Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Black Married Men Working Podcast. Today's quotable of the week is, "This can come as a relief to many parents who might fear that they are completely losing their child to marriage."
Most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work. You need somebody?
When I need proof, I pray that I find the truth. Feel like it's pulling my tooth, and what's done in the dark slowly letting me loose. My love right by my side, she know I ain't got no coof. Picture me, tossing in my sleep. I'm fighting demons alone, she hugging me, screaming we. Picture somebody bringing life to your life. Got the plug, told Virgil, right wife for my wife. Nigga, easy.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. It's your boy Steph in the building.
He irritated as shit.
I'm a little irritated, but we're not gonna go on that. All right, we're gonna uplift.
We can't stay for the pod.
We're gonna uplift the spirits.
This is the pod.
So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce everybody as I normally do. Chef From, how you doing, sir?
Ears in the building. What's up?
Not much. How has your week been?
Week has been great, baby. Great.
Solid.
Like Tony the Tiger. They're great.
Rick, how you been, sir?
Rick absent today.
I am not absent. I am present right here, mind, body, and spirit. I'm good. It's just hot. This project heat is making me very, very, very hot.
His nose gonna start running pretty soon.
My nose might start bleeding.
Don't say that in front of Anthony. Don't say that in front of Anthony. If Anthony think heat, his nose gonna bleed.
How's your week been, sir? How has your week been, Ricky?
My bad. I thought he switched over.
Oh God, please.
My week's been alright. You know, it's the same old.
How was
with
your
these
Thanksgiving?
non-technical
You better
people.
not take that out.
I'm not.
Who does number 2 work for? Oh, I quit already. Y'all start y'all stuff already.
How was y'all Thanksgiving?
It was good. I ate turkey.
You eat turkey?
Turkey wings.
Always got a plate.
Welcome back, sir.
He's back.
I'm the 4-plate nigga at Thanksgiving.
The 4 plate at once?
At once, because I don't like my food touching.
So you know how you get the yam juice that's good on the mac and
juice
cheese?
with the mac and cheese juice with the collard
Word,
juice.
get the fuck out. That's the nastiest shit in the
I
world.
like mixing my food up a little
Some people
bit.
can say eating asses is that shit in the world, but she eating dookie shoots. So how about that?
I actually think it's entertaining now. Okay, we're done. Have a good one. I like it like that.
Yeah. What's up?
So Anthony, how are you doing today, sir?
Fucking stomach hurt.
I mean, this man talking about the green juice and shit being nasty, but this man eat dookie shoots. You know what I mean?
Dookie shoot.
Fucking being Mr. Quinn or Mr. Hanky. Ass nigga. Fuck out
Yeah, I
here.
remember when Brandon said this shit. Brandon was like, "You up here eating shit crumbles, bitch? Like that's supposed to make me stop eating ass. Like, fuck are you talking about?"
Oh God.
Dinkleberries and shit,
I'm
nigga.
good. My Thanksgiving was good, man. It was pretty good. We just chilled it down. Just chill with the family, watch TVs and shit. Getting ready for the wedding and Christmas. Christmas, the wedding, Rome birthday.
Don't forget all that. My birthday was before all that.
Happy belated birthday! Damn, Rick, my
it's
fault.
tomorrow.
Oh shit. You right about that.
Oh God.
Damn sure that. Damn. How old you gonna be? 30, right?
31.
Oh, shit,
27.
I be forgetting,
13.
man.
Can I turn back the clock back to 21?
Why you undressing, nigga?
It's hot.
Bitch, what the fuck? Yo, go put a white beater on himself.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck all that shit.
He's involuntarily exposing himself.
He what? He what?
I can't.
He involuntary.
Involuntarily.
You are involuntary.
Excuse me.
Steph, how you doing, bro?
Involuntarily exposing himself.
I'm hot. And y'all niggas is still in my fucking house.
You want to know what the good thing about it is? We don't stink.
That's true. At least y'all don't stink.
Oh man, I thought we got all the fucking water up.
Oh shoot.
This nigga over here drinking mimosas early in the morning and shit.
Mimosas.
Hey, man.
Not mimosas. He drinking mimosas.
Mimosas.
I'm
Yo.
lit it in the motherfucker.
Yo. So, I just want y'all to know. I want all our viewers to know. If you ever turn the podcast on and you listen to that joint in the middle, you're wasting your time.
Facts.
Don't skip a moment.
I don't understand, but I feel like the first 16 and 20 minutes of every episode is retarded.
That's facts.
You can't say retarded, man.
What do y'all be doing?
You can't say
Mentally
retarded.
challenged.
Dear Diary.
So.
Yo, the Dear Diary shit is hilarious, man.
Next hoodie. You don't have it here, sir.
Ooh, Steph is fucking crazy, man.
So,
that's the next hoodie.
my
Dear
goodness.
Before we get into it, this episode
Better than last episode, because we came on last episode. Y'all niggas was dead as shit for like good 40 seconds.
Shut your dumb ass up. That's because y'all was arguing and I needed an adult and shit in the room.
Again? All these adults in the room?
Y'all was arguing and shit.
You know.
I thought y'all was gonna start fighting, and then y'all start moving furniture. I'm texting y'all like a motherfucker.
Ain't nobody moving no damn furniture.
But anyway,
Stop being the bitch, come on.
the topic of the week is asking for permission to propose. Before we actually get into it, I want to dedicate this episode to my wife's deceased father,
Coach.
Mr. Ronald Nichols.
Coach Ryan.
He was definitely a great figure for me in my life for the short amount of time that he was in my life. Only thing I didn't like about him, he was a Cowboys fan.
R.I.P. to Mr. Nichols.
I'm gonna get into it. We had a whole nigga almost scared me shitless, but definitely gonna get into it.
Damn, you done got on a, like, I wanted to ask a question. I don't even know if I can ask it now.
What's up?
Your wife ever spit in your mouth?
Now, like you just talking about.
No, not hogs.
Like Trey Songz when he's spitting in the two chicks?
Loogie.
Not. What was that?
When Trey Songz, when he was like taking, like, it was like a photo shoot, and he was like, it was one of the chicks was a porn star, and the other chick, it was, I don't know who the chick was, probably like a model. And they were taking pictures, and he was just like, literally, like, they were sitting like in like his stomach area, he was just like, he was spitting on them.
Word, yes, that's like that. I didn't
Absolutely
see that.
not. I punch her through.
Hell to the
Man, I didn't expect it. Like, I didn't open my mouth like
air
on
is
some
contaminated.
if raindrops could fall from the sky, Barney type shit.
I like to
eat my head.
apples and bananas.
Yeah, like I wasn't like like I wasn't like but I was just like, you know how you be in it and you just be like, it was more intriguing that she had fucking aim. Cause what if she would have missed and the shit went on like my
Excuse me.
You got it right in his eye. Right now.
no, like, yeah, man.
That's
but
disgusting.
R.I.P. Mr. Nichols.
You not,
right back like that, right?
going to put my deceased father-in-law's name at the end of that.
Yeah, you can't do my coach like that.
You sick bastard. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all.
Man, Steph, you had me going through a throwback when he outdid the whole football team in push-ups.
Yeah, he was about that life. We gonna get
that
into
was
it.
your coach.
Yeah, one of our coaches.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they called him caretaker.
And what school did you went? What school did you go to?
Like
Yes.
longest yard?
Yeah, because he actually
He did the field. And
he
all
did the
that.
field and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's what's up.
He was also a physical trainer, bro.
You see how we just go back to that? It's the illest pod in the world, my nigga. You can't do that on every pod.
Maybe not.
Your new name
But
is. That's your new name, bro.
Let me call Ken.
Sure, I got problems.
Ken.
Sure.
He the catcher.
The catcher.
How you spell hawk?
HAWK
Hawk.
TWOOO Hawked. But anyway,
The catcher in the rye. That's the catcher.
Oh God, I hate y'all, man.
Rome.
Yo,
First question of the day.
First question of the day.
Should you ask for permission to propose, and should you ask both parents, if applicable?
Y'all need podcast words.
Can you get the definition, please, of applicable?
It's applicable. All right, listen. All jokes aside. So I got mixed feelings. Because out of respect, you should ask.
Who taught you?
Let me finish. I'm getting into that, sir. No. You jumped ahead of the gun. It's more so just a respect thing. Because the job of a man is to leave his parents and cleave to his wife and start his own family. So the permission aspect is, I'm asking you, can I take your child away? I didn't believe that when I was younger, and it was because I just didn't have the knowledge of it. Mm-hmm. If asking, should you ask both parents? I'm going to say...
And again, if applicable.
Right. I'm going to say it depends on the relationship that you have, and I think it depends on the parents. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say this is because, like, when I got married, I asked my father-in-law. Me and Tasha had a conversation. We decided that, we were going to make this work. Started looking at rings, stuff like that. She picked out a ring. I went back and I put money on it, stuff like that. And I think the ring might have been 50% paid off. We went to pick up her little brothers one day and asked her dad. I said, yo, is your dad home? I said, I want to talk to him. Now he's like an introvert. Like he don't do humans.
You think she knew what you was trying to do?
She didn't.
Gotcha.
So she was outside with her brothers. Man was on the couch, and I was like kind of hesitant. And her dad was like sitting there, but because he don't do humans, it was like when he looking at me out the corner of his eye. Like I said, I wouldn't talk to him, but I ain't say nothing, and I peeped it. So I was like, so big guy, how's your day?
You call that man big guy?
Yeah, he like 6 and some change. Like, yeah, he don't.
Michael Myers.
Oh my God, I hate Anthony, yo. You know what? I'm pulling Anthony. I hate when you do that.
Still got that glitter in your throat.
Yo. He was a unicorn. So we sat down, we talked, and I said, listen, I've been around for some time. Ultimate goal is to marry your daughter. I want to see if I can get your blessings. And I went into the story like, listen, I didn't know that this was something that was supposed to be done. I told him that I talked to his brother-in-law. We went back and forth. Somehow it didn't make sense, but I also just was never like taught that. So we went back and forth, had the conversation. And he said, listen, I'm gonna keep honest with you. He said,
you said you talked to who?
His brother-in-law.
Got you.
Yeah, because it was made a big thing on her mom's side of the family, like with her uncles and stuff like that. I don't even know if her dad really cared, like in terms of if I came to him or not, because he didn't say that. That was one of them.
Gotcha.
And so we talking or whatever. He said, listen, he said, it's not going to be easy. He said, I'm going to prepare you, for the stuff that people aren't going to prepare you for. Like when you sitting there and you talking to your friends and shit, like, yo, you and friends with, you talking to your boyfriend, like all that, like that kind of stuff. Like, it was like funny stuff. Mm-hmm. He didn't like ask me like if I had like a plan or things like that. But he did, you've been around for a while. You seem to be pretty serious. I trust you. I see you all the time. She trusts you. She seems as though she's in love with you. I say, go for it. We probably talked for like 45 minutes. We talked. He got his blessings. I'm like, all right, cool. Text her mom like a couple days later, and it was like, hey, so I don't know if you know or not, but I'm quite sure you do. I said, I talked to your husband, asked if I can marry Tashira. He said, fine. I said, I just want to know if you're okay with it too. She texts back, no. She said,
she was serious?
She was dead serious. She was like, when you first came around, I asked you to get a permit, and you didn't get it yet.
Permit to do what?
A permit, a driver's permit. She said, and you didn't do that. So, no, you can't marry my daughter. And I just said, okay. I left it at that. I thought it was a joke, but she was serious. Couple weeks, couple months.
Did she, like, equate that to, like, something serious in life? Like a house or, like, a...
That was the answer.
I guess she probably felt like a man is supposed to drive his wife around. be like chauffeur or whatever, drop her up, pick her up, all that good stuff.
My mother-in-law drives a Scepter. 9 times out of 10, if they're in the car together, she's driving.
I'm just saying, that's
And
what
that
I
could
got
be true,
from it.
but I just, like just looking at the dynamic of the relationship, I've seen her drive more than I've seen, my father-in-law drive. But yeah, she said no. And I was just like, okay. Still made the payments down to the ring. Got the ring. Went to the spot a week before I was supposed to. Me and the lady got into an argument because that's the date she gave me. And she said, no, me not tell you that. No, yes, you did. That's exactly what you told me. That's why I'm here.
What? You wasn't supposed to put the accent in there, man.
You want to know what's funny? That was the wrong accent because she was Asian.
Racist. Y'all talk about me.
I was throwing in my story. I messed it up. Got the ring proposed. I didn't propose about wanted to propose.
You said when?
I didn't propose the way that I wanted to propose.
Okay.
The way I really wanted to do was, because we took a trip to Atlantic City a week ahead of time, and the week before, I had everything set up, rose petals, all the other good stuff, and then we go back to the room. She walked to the room. It's a heart with rose petals on the bed, some candles lit, and then it was like in the middle of the something like, "Will you marry me?" But that didn't go as planned because the lady, she lied. Wound up proposing to her. She talked to her grandma. She told her grandma what happened, and her grandma was happy, but then she was like, well, she told her grandma and her mom. And her mom was like, well, I told him no, so I don't know why he did it. She's like, but Dad said yes. And then she went into the whole spill, talked to her grandma. Her grandma was like, well, maybe your mom thinks that that's not a good sign because he doesn't listen. What? Like, I was confused. So it was like, in her family, like, they're Christian based. So it's like, we don't want y'all shaking up. So in my mind, you can't tell me you don't want to shaking up, but you can telling me that I can't marry your daughter. And I mean, we never had a conversation about it after that.
Backwards.
Huh?
It's backwards.
What's backwards?
You said she don't want y'all shacking up,
Correct.
which y'all already were.
Correct.
But if I come to you and ask for your blessings,
Yeah.
that's.
Oh, I thought you said I said it. Oh, I thought you said I said it backwards.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The
Like
whole process was backwards.
Because if I'm taking this step to make it the right way,
Correct.
should be no reason.
I mean, I agree.
Especially, man, fuck. No.
You okay?
I was about to say something.
About to punch you in the head, cuz. I don't even know what you was about to
No, I wasn't. What I was about to say was, if father, who you consider your father figure, if he tells me yes, out of respect, you did what you did. But yeah, like, it don't matter what your mom say after that.
So and not to be like an a-hole about it, but that was how I did it, because I'm taught that the father is the leader. So if the leader gave me the blessing to lead his daughter, then I'm going to lead. Of course, like, I don't feel as though I had to ask her, but I just asked her just because. Like, it was just like a just because.
You
but
thought
yeah,
I was about to pull a ring.
I ain't know what you was about to say, bro. I didn't know.
So,
But to answer the question, I don't think you have to ask both. Again, if father is there, father is present, father is, the role model and doing all of that good stuff, then yeah.
So for me, definitely should ask for permission to propose. It was just the way I was raised. In my household, you always go to the father, ask for his blessing, and so forth and so forth. Should you ask both parents? If I'm going to put myself in a situation to say, if I had the opportunity to ask both parents, I would have. I would have went to the mom first.
The mom.
And I would have went to her mom and said, hey, is it okay if I marry your daughter? Da, 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 da. Then I would have made it a spectacle kind of thing to actually talk to her father.
Why would you have went to the mom first, then her father?
Because of the relationship that she has with both her parents.
But why the mom first?
It's just a thing like a lady's first.
Like they're married. Her mom and her dad was married.
Yeah.
They were married. Why the mom if they're married? Like if he knows, he's the dad, so he know what this is hitting for.
So it literally their relationship with their parents depicted me asking the mom first. Their mother, how can I explain this? The father, their dad was a kind, loving person. He's stern, but he like about his daughters. He's stern as hell.
As he should
the
be.
mom, my mother-in-law, she's kind of a tough cookie.
The mom again.
She's kind of a tough cookie. You know what I mean? She's loving and caring, but she's like 10 times more stern than he is.
Really?
Yeah. So I had to, as I would say, dip my foot in the toe, dip my toe in the water to see. So I asked her. I would ask her first, just because I know the kind of relationship that she has with her daughters. Like, you know how you have parents who are protective, and then you have your parents who's like extra protective. That's what it is. So I just, I would have asked the mom first.
The mom again.
The mom. But I would have, like I said, if my whole planning is, I was going to ask her father at like an Eagles Cowboys game, whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah, you did tell me.
And depending on if the Eagles won or lost, would have been how I asked.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not
So
gonna
you
lie.
had that plan for some time then.
Yeah. So my whole, and this is gonna be funny as shit. If the Eagles would have won, right? I literally remember everything I was gonna say. I was gonna say, if the Eagles won, I'm like, listen, Mr. Ryan, Cowboys took an L today, but do you feel like
get this W?
you about to get this W? You about to gain? I know you don't have any sons. Would you like to gain a son-in-law?
That's bars.
2 times.
Because not
2 times.
only that, his last name start with a W. So you still about to get this roten. I like it.
But if the Cowboys would have lost, I mean, one, I would say I took an L today for sure. But I want to know if I can get a W by marrying your daughter.
That's dope. So let me ask you this: because you didn't get the chance to do that, right? Do she have any decent male figures that you could have asked instead of her mom?
No.
Got you. Right.
No. Her family is females. Nothing but females.
Got you.
So, yeah, she didn't have another male figure in her life for me to ask.
Yeah, that's dope.
But yeah.
Like how you wanted to do that, like how you had that John like planned out. John was dope.
Yeah. So, Aunt.
Did you still go to the game?
No, he didn't go to the
No.
game.
Oh.
You know, so this is why I said it was going to be
I mean, it could have been one of them honorary joints.
So
you could
here's
have
the thing.
told that story to them, and they probably all could have went to the game. And you know what I mean,
Eagles Cowboys tickets are like $800.
They was gonna watch it on TV.
I mean, you don't gotta go pick a seat. They got standing joints.
But the standing room only Jones is expensive too. But I'm not going to a standing room only.
Eagles
Yeah.
games.
Every time I went to a football game, I got the tickets. I didn't.
So
I never
the
paid for a ticket.
Cowboys Eagles game, right? They're the top rivalry, like one of the top rivalries in the league.
Yeah, I ain't know
Them
they was that
Jones
good,
be like to sit in the nosebleed, just like
Damn.
So yeah, it definitely would have been a special occasion, sir. So
And that's $1,600. $1,600 then. You
no, I would have got nosebleeds.
All right, so here we go. Got a question.
Okay.
You spent $800 to ask this man if you can marry his daughter. He tells you no.
We gonna get on that.
No, I'm just going based off the fact that you spent $800 to ask him.
We gonna get on that though.
All right.
That's later on.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, and same question, sir.
Should I ask for permission? I think you should. When I told my pop, like, yo, pop, I think Char's the one. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, yeah.
Whatever, before or after the spit.
This is definitely after this.
Terrible.
Yeah, but
She the one.
That's
Yeah.
the deal.
I went to my pop,
That
told
was the
him,
start.
told him what I wanted to do, why I wanted to do it. He was on board. He said, I like her. She's giving you something that I haven't seen nobody else do for you. So I'm with it. You gonna ask her pop? I was like, that was the other question I was gonna ask. Should I ask her dad? He said, is her dad in her life? Said her biological father, not so much. No, to be honest with you, no. But her stepfather, yes, he's been excuse me, he's been around since she was 2 years old. He said, that's who you go to. I said, cool. So in no form or fashion did I think about asking Miss Tony at all. I know what Mr. Hiram means to Shar, and Imani, Amani, and Toast. I know what he means to them. You know what I mean? So, especially Shar, like that's not her blood father, and he been there since she was 2. So I knew what that meant. So one day we went to move something, and he dropped me off back at the house. And before we got done, I just asked him like, "Hey, same thing Room said. I ain't been around that long, but I've been around enough to know everybody. These are the reasons why I love your daughter, and I want to know if I could get your permission." He said, "Yeah." He said, "I trust you. She trusts you. The family love you. Her mom respects you. I respect you. I'm on board. I'm on board." Yeah, and that was that. I had the money for the ring, but I ain't bought a ring yet. But
we can get to that too. So the second part. Should you ask both parents?
No, in no form or fashion. I don't think you should. I don't think you have to. I did not think about Miss Tony, and she did not pop up in one thought when it came to this.
Okay. I really don't want to ask this man this question. We all know why.
Not at all. Y'all
Rick.
don't know.
Same question, sir. Should you ask for permission, and should it be both parents?
Yes, you should ask for permission, but yeah, I know I didn't. But no, you should not ask both parents.
Looking at his dirty nails again.
Good.
Aunt did it, not me. I'm just an observer, sir.
No, y'all shouldn't ask both parents though. I don't see the point in it. Now, if one parent is deceased, God forbid, or not in their life, then yes, you ask the other one. But yeah, each their own.
Okay, so each their own. Nice. You're all right.
Let her root.
All right. So, Aunt, I'm gonna come back to you.
Anthony.
Do you need a ring for permission? Like, you say, "Hey, Mr. Hiram," that's his name, right?
Yes.
H Money in the building.
"Hey, here's the ring. Bow. I want to marry your daughter." And then, do you need a ring to propose?
Well, the first part, do you need a ring for permission? I don't think so. I mean, like if you and main man not on like good terms, you probably should, so he could know you serious. If you like, all right, I want to ask her pop for permission, but you and main man ain't on like, yeah, I mean, y'all don't even gotta be on terms. You on good terms. Y'all could just be on some like, I don't talk to him like that. I mean, only time I talk to him is when we go to the crib. Kinda, I mean, you could come with the ring, but do you need a ring to propose? I think you do. I 100% think you do.
Absolutely.
I don't think you should. Now, if you get into what kind of ring, like if you ain't got it, right? Like you ain't got it. I don't think you should do it.
Facts.
If you ain't got the ring, I don't think you should do it. Now, if you only got like a good 500, don't do that shit in front of nobody. Because you don't want to do this, right? And in your mind, the only thing you thinking is, I'm a man, I'm taking this step in my life. But take into account what she's about to experience after that.
Right.
So if you got a $500 ring, that joint probably be like 1/4 carat, no more than 1/4 carat, right? Shit, it might not be that.
A $500 ring? Ain't no carrots, nigga. You getting greens. Hey, what are you talking about? Ain't no
Where you get it from?
I mean, it depends on where you get it from. Depends on where you get it from, and
you getting chickpeas.
And it might be like, it might not even be a diamond. So like, you know what I'm saying? So, but
crystals.
It might be crystals. It might be QZ. You never know. So that's what I'm saying. It might be QZ. So my thing is, if you ain't got it, if you ain't got a ring, if you ain't got a ring at all, or if you got a cheap ring, if you ain't got a ring, don't propose. That's me. But it's certain women out here who just like, I just like what I like. So if you gonna propose to me, just propose to me. Then there's certain women.
But what if it's out the vending machine?
If you got a ring that like you ain't got it, but you still want to do what you want to do, I would advise you to not do it in front of people.
Got you.
That's my take on it.
Coming to the stage,
that's me though.
Diamond. and her ugly ass cousin, Cubic Zirconia. Hey, yo, what kind of kid is Zirconia?
What the fuck is sugar name Zirconia?
What kind of shit is this? Get your ugly ass off the stage. Diamond, go ahead and do your
Come
thing.
on. You can't be having that in
Zirconia
the
coming
pink.
with emerald.
You can't be having that in the pink.
Mama named Ruby. Cousin named Jade.
Girlfriend named Crystal.
Best friend named Cloudy.
Grandpapa name is Dust. That's funny.
So, for me, you definitely don't need a ring for permission. I'll use my experience. The ring was on. Can I call it layaway? What's it layaway?
It's always on layaway.
No, I'm not gonna say it was on layaway because I literally started the process. The boy told me to come back in a week after it was finished. So I'm not gonna call it layaway. I guess that was just the holding pattern or standard
It's
time.
layaway. Don't worry about it. It's still layaway.
I already paid it for it though. I paid for it.
If he's talking about from the place, no, it's not technically layaway. Because, no, I'm dead serious.
Bro, I'm joking, bro. I said you can call it a layaway. Like, come on, bro.
I was answering his question,
Bro,
not yours response.
But it was already answered. It's not called layaway. He paid for it.
Yeah.
God, it's the process. Oh my
But yeah.
God, this boy wanted to beat everybody.
So
we technically,
you do not need a ring for
technically.
permission because, like I said, I paid for it, but I didn't have it. But I still asked her mother, during the process of the waiting process, whatever the case may be. But do you need a ring to propose? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Like no ands or buts about it.
No if,
Well, all right now.
ands, buts, or coconuts. I'm not gonna be like, "Babe, marry me." Pop.
Dentures?
Goes perfection. Ain't shit in there.
What the fuck you think you doing?
So what we gonna do it, right? We gonna fill this bitch with hopes and dreams, love and compassion, and one day we gonna close it and we gonna shake that bitch up. We gonna open it up again. It's gonna be a ring in about 10 years. You know what?
So what if
seen
you gave her a
something
promise ring
on Extreme
beforehand?
Cheapskates, right? This motherfucker said, "I got her ring on layaway. I proposed to her with an empty box. The ring,
Out of pocket, bro.
the ring left on layaway. I'm not done. It's $147. This motherfucker said I got 10 months to pay that bitch off.
$147.
$147.
Out of pocket, dog.
$10
Don't bring no empty box, bro.
That's
Y'all is wild.
That's wild. I was
If
like,
anybody
bro,
listening to this and y'all brought an empty box, more power to you. I pray for all parties involved.
So as I stated last week, or maybe the week before, I cannot remember. My wife wanted a $40,000 ring. If I'm paying for that ring, right, and it's going to take me 10 months to spend $147, I don't care what none of y'all is saying.
but
Because I just spent $28,000. Like, no, I don't care.
that's a
don't
different
care.
story.
No, I'm
If I
just
get
saying.
you a $30,000 ring, you
The
pay for the
ring-
house.
But he said the ring was like at least it probably was a stack or less.
But you don't know that man financial situation.
The show is called Extreme Cheapskates.
But why are you getting married
These
if you
niggas
can't
got
afford
bread.
that stuff?
The people on Extreme Cheapskates got bread. They're just cheap when it comes to certain shit like fucking light bills and like they have the fucking money.
Well, sometimes you just wait till you get a shut off notice before you pay the bill.
That's a different situation. What these niggas do is this. You see how we got the TV running right now and light on and other shit?
Yeah.
TV will be off. All the appliances will be unplugged except for the room that we're in.
They need mental help. That's what they need.
Niggas
do you.
wash
What
up
are
with
you
the
talking
same
about?
fucking bath water. Yeah.
They pilgrims.
They
No,
need
not all of
mental
them.
help.
Not all of them.
No, I'm talking about the ones washing up in that water.
No.
That's nasty.
Bro, the black lady made a fucking lasagna from the fucking dishwasher, bro. She said, I'm washing my dishes and cooking at the same time because you know the dishwasher got a steam setting. She did that shit, made these niggas watch fucking football on one small ass TV, cut all the fucking lights out, and had one motherfucking light bulb. She said,
Did you just say she made the lasagna in the dishwasher?
made the lasagna in the dishwasher.
Why are they not 302 on her ass already?
Listen, so you see how we have the light right now? So
Was
say
that a
we at the
pilgrim?
table. No.
No, y'all lying.
Listen, I will show you at the part.
you lied.
Listen, so say we sitting at the table, we got the light on, right?
Yo,
I would say
making lasagna in the dishwasher is the nastiest.
I'm trying
shit
not
in
to
the
comment.
world.
Like, and
Bro.
you're going to keep on going back to
Bro.
it. Like, I'm about to tell them, like,
For
how I got all these wrong
Because I really,
health codes. No, let it
Monty,
go,
you
bro, let
about
it
to
go.
Google this? You about to bring
Bro.
it up?
I seen the exact video he's talking about. The lady literally takes the fucking light bulb from the bathroom to her room, from the room to the kitchen. It's one fucking light bulb in her whole crib.
Her
The
hands
bitch
not
literally
hot?
put the
That shit
food
be
in the
right, like a
dishwasher.
fucking.
Not even that though. She literally, like he said, she made these niggas sit on the couch and watch the TV, and then you know what she did with the water? She put the water in the sink and left it there.
not only that, the scraps. So say you eat your food, you don't eat all your food. She took
That
the
shit.
fucking ranch dressing
And
from
put
your
that shit on
salad
top of
and
that
put it
shit.
back in the fucking thing.
And this is why I don't go to people's house now.
I am
Like-
so serious.
Like, if I don't know you and you tell something, yeah, we eating dinner. No, we not.
That shit is wild.
I don't eat at cheap people's house.
But yeah,
Wow.
That's out of pocket. I hope that's fake. Like, remember how certain people used to be on cribs and it wasn't really their crib?
shit.
They come out of cribs again, too.
I hope shit like that is fake.
So,
That's crazy.
Rome, same question. Do you need a ring for permission? And do you need a ring to propose?
So, you don't need a ring for permission, right? But because you don't know how people be thinking, because some people just don't express themselves like, I think I'm a cool guy, but you might think I'm a cool guy. I feel like if I show you that I'm making payments on the ring, that you would be a little compassionate with your yes or no.
So listen, I want to show you this transcript, right?
I got receipts. You always say bring the receipts.
I got
look,
4
though.
payments left.
No,
No, almost
real
done, no.
So my father-in-law is a man of little words, right? But he loves his family, and like we didn't like talk like prior to like see each other. We didn't hey, what's up, shake his hand, stuff like that. But we didn't talk. And it's funny because one year I went to the Sixers game. I bought 2 tickets, and I was supposed to ask him at the Sixers game. It just didn't go as planned. I was scared. Like I was just scared. I didn't know what he was gonna say. So I said, you know what?
Because we got a branch for that. Are you about?
No.
All right.
I went out. I bought a beer. I bought him a beer. Yo, pop. No, I said, yo, Pop, you thirsty? You want a beer? He's like, yeah, got you. Go get the beer. Got his, got mine. Back in
What kind
the
of
day,
beer was it?
It was Bud Light, I think. I don't know. I don't even like Bud Light, but I had to buy it. 'Cause I'm just like,
did that night.
right. And I wasn't like making like really good money, nothing like that. Like I wasn't making, I'm making now, but it was like, yo, that beer kind of hurt me a little bit. At the Sixers, right?
She was like
Getting the beer.
$15.
So my car, like, let me check my account first.
That shit was more than parking, nigga. You
Right.
tripping.
No, come the train down. We ain't put. No, did he drive? I think he did drive. Yeah, I think I met him and he drove. Yeah. Yeah.
He took you home?
No, he offered. I was like, no, I'm good. Like I'm good.
Oh,
Cause cause my plan was to ask him then, but I fumbled, so I had to go home like with the, dang, like I can't believe I just fumbled that. Like it wasn't.
had the ring. Did you have a ring? Oh, you
no, I
have
had
it
the
yet,
picture.
right?
I still had the picture.
Oh, all right.
And I'm like, all right. So after I got the time to go to his house, I'm let me go to the crib and talk to him. Pull the iPad out, flip, little iPad mini, flip the joint around. You. It's the picture right here. I just want you to know. So it's like, if he say no, it's like, damn. Can't tell a young brother no. He started, he paying for it already. I'm like, yeah, almost done paying for it. Made sure I said that. Like, I'm almost done paying for it. But it was just like, yo, I just feel like,
Can't do it.
right, like it's not a necessity, but it might help the situation. Like again, I feel like I'm a cool boy, but he might have thought differently, so he said no, and I'm just like, yo, but I'm paying for it though, bro. Like, think it would have helped. I'm with Ant as well as Steph. Don't propose if you ain't got no ring, cuz you gonna look stupid out here. Yeah. Like it's not even like if you look at the only way you can propose without a ring is you got a banging speech. That is the only way that you can do it. Mm-hmm. That's the only way. You ever look at a female? Well, y'all all propose it, y'all females. It's like the look in their eye and how they get like all choked up. It's like, oh my God. Especially like they're around certain people, like everybody's excited. Like the moment is hype. Mm-hmm. You cannot sit there and propose to somebody, get on one knee and just give them a box.
Yeah, like don't if you do not have a box without the empty ring, even if it's not in front of people, because if you got a bomb ass speech, leave it at the bomb ass speech. An empty box is gonna eliminate every fucking thing you just said.
Unless you just start the name of this, the name of the poem is "I Ain't Got It." Hashtag I ain't got it, and that's it. Like that's
Real
it.
shit.
Rick, same question. Do you need a ring for permission, and do you need a ring to propose?
For permission, no. If you gotta have a ring for permission, better check that family before you marry that family.
Why you say that?
Because I feel like permission doesn't come with needing a ring at all. Why should I have to show you that I have a ring just to get your approval? Because then you're questioning the size, the amount of money you spent on the ring, and all that stuff. That's how I feel like you're doing if you trying to see the ring. Just
What
to
if
be
he
well,
was-
not
that- so
necessarily,
that's why I
though.
said that. What if like you and her pop just not that cool? Let me get your take on that. If y'all just not that cool, you know what I mean? Or he don't like you.
So be it. You don't like me. You don't like me. You ain't gotta like me. As long as your daughter like me.
I respect that.
But
That's why Rick ain't asked. He's like, I'm going. Why you gonna take this shit?
that's not why I didn't ask. It just actually.
So if you don't mind just asking, why didn't you ask?
First of all, it really slipped my mind, honestly, because my whole life I always thought about asking. And then on top of that, when she moved in with me. He did say something about she my responsibility now. I'm like, okay. So
That was it right there. I would ask.
That was his permission. That was his.
that was it.
Yeah, he
That's
granted
it.
you that right there. Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Oh, so you said it like you ain't have to.
No,
He been gave you permission before you even thought about asking for permission.
So
I guess.
Do you listen to the pod?
No.
So
Her mom does.
What was the question? Would you ask him?
Does he listen to the pod?
No, but her mom does. But other part though,
Mm-hmm.
as far as proposing, yes, I feel like you should have a ring. Now, granted, I do understand for certain circumstances, something happens financially where you were going to get a ring, and out of the blue, say one of y'all got sick or whatever, and it's like, okay, you want to get married before you die. Somebody on their deathbed type of situation. Mm-hmm. You might not be able to have a ring. You might not be able to have a ring for that moment, but y'all want to, before you die, I've seen it happen. No, some people have had rings, some people didn't. Those type of situations I understand. But for general purposes, if you can't afford to get a ring, why are you getting married at this point? That's my
Y'all
take on
can
it.
call me what y'all want to call me. If I'm just marrying you for the sake of getting married and you're on your deathbed, I'm not getting no ring.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm
agree with
just, I'm not like you said, but I'm just sitting there because I've seen it in the movies. I'm not buying. I'm buying. So, because
You know what's whole
Here's
fucked up
where-
about that situation?
wait,
After she died, you cheating.
I mean, technically,
you're not
you're a
cheating.
widow.
She did. But here's the thing, though. Now, real talk.
That's fucked up. You only been married for 2 weeks. Now you fucking other bitches.
It's not even that though. So I'm gonna marry you, right? Cool. Say less. I'm gonna buy this ring. You think you about to get in the ground with this ring?
So hold on, what if she on her
No,
deathbed because she gave birth to a child of yours, and now so you get the ring, you pass the ring down to the child for their future.
I just told you what's
marriage.
about to happen.
I'm just saying.
Because if I don't have it, right? If I don't have it, and I'm about to ask you to marry me just for the sake of saying we're married, right? You got to sign this paperwork, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
You got to sign this marriage certificate. If you at the point where you can't do neither, we just wasted time getting married. 'Cause then I got to forge your signature.
Not necessarily. There's certain circumstances when they're on the deathbed, especially if they got the benefits and you don't, and then so y'all get married. You inherit all those benefits that she would.
Then I'm
have,
marrying you
like-
for all the wrong reasons.
No,
I'm marrying you for benefits. Like what you saying? Real talk. I'm
of
marrying
course
you
they
for
have to be
benefits.
conscious to say yes.
I mean, but what he's
to the marriage,
saying
you
is
know
at
what I'm
that moment when they're dying, he's basically married for benefits because about to be
I mean,
checked in 24 hours.
But who got to fill this paperwork
Officially,
out though?
yeah.
Depending on the situation, how are we gonna fill this paperwork out?
I mean, you're gonna fill all the paperwork out as long as there are witnesses that contest to the person being able to of sound mind and body to actually say yes to being married. Then you're in the clear for all of that.
I also feel like the average, like in that particular situation, the minute you die, them benefits is going.
Depending on what it is, like
So,
like
I'm-
life insurance and stuff that would then go to you in most cases.
No, yeah. So I'm marrying you for benefits. I'm marrying you to get that check.
I mean, if y'all been together for a while, who knows? They cool with it then at that point.
I just think that's crazy.
Instead of letting it go with their way to nobody.
Don't marry me while you on the way out. Well, hell, I'm married already, so I ain't gotta worry about that.
So, Rome, you said this So I'm going to hit you with this first. If you ask and the answer is, nah, what's your next move?
Will you marry me? No, like, so story time. So when me and her uncle was going back and forth about the whole situation, and I straight asked him, I said, bro, let me ask you a question. I said, could you tell me I gotta ask for permission, all this other good stuff? I said, did you ask for permission? He was like, yeah. I said, what her dad said? He said, hell no. I said, are you still married her? He was like, yep. So what was the point of asking? If you feel like the yes or no, and this was just me at a young age, I felt like the yes or no didn't matter because I was going to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. Now that I understand why I'm asking, like I'm literally asking you, can I lead your daughter? It's a little different.
Why do you have your hand up like we're in school?
If you say no, if I love her and she love me, I was still going to do it.
Can I get your daughter blessing? Or can I get your blessing to marry your daughter? No.
Okay.
Will you marry me? What did my parents say? They said no. Well, you can't marry me.
Relationship is over.
That's my question.
Relationship is over.
As Ron would say, ball game.
Yeah, ball game. I got it from JBL.
Okay.
Ball game. It's a wrap.
Is it a ball game for you, Rick?
You're damn straight. On to the next.
Gotcha.
Do you hear me? Hello.
I got it.
It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Like, what you mean? Yo, will you marry me? No. What my parents say.
Yeah.
Well, your dad said no. Oh, well, I can't marry you.
Yeah, because she might value her parents' decision or her parents.
At that point, you know what you do? You call on Tyrone.
Now, is that considered a daddy's girl then? No, not mine. I'm
Not necessarily.
I mean, depending on if it's,
Because I mean, you supposed to live your life.
I mean,
not your parents' life.
if they value their parents or their dad decision making, then they probably would. But yeah, I'm with y'all. I mean, all right, I'm out. What we doing this for? What are we about to continue this for?
So let me dive a little bit deeper in that. It could be that she's just not ready, or
no.
I'd rather you
No,
told
I'm
me
just
that.
saying, if you wait and find out your parents' decision.
if I asked Mr. Hiram, he told me no. I said chalk it, whatever. Mm-hmm. I still love her. I still want to marry. And I say, will you marry me? And she say, did you ask my parents? Yes.
So her decision is basically based on what?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Wait,
That's all right.
you asked Mr. Hiram, should I marry you? He said, what?
That was the first time he had like a subtle voice. No bullshit.
Really?
That was the first time. Because we finished moving stuff. Shar was asleep. We moved everything. And we was on a porch. So I didn't want to be too loud. And I asked him. And that was the first time I heard like a subtle voice from Mr. Hiram. Like it wasn't, I mean, he was, no bullshit. It was, I'm going to give you a yes. Because I appreciate what you do for my daughter. I know she like this shit was so like that's how I knew like I was in when he did that with that calm voice.
Give me that project heat.
So that proved my point.
Give me that hood rat heat.
So that proved my point. You playing deaf.
So my question is, like, I feel like we all said what we needed to say for this one. I feel like we can move on, right? We all said no. Like, if
the hell you mean I play deaf?
If they say no, and then they say, and then your girl say no at that time, it's ball game. We all said that. I feel like that's it. That's all, right?
Yeah,
that's all, folks.
Yeah.
Because, but here's the thing, though. So 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a conversation had. Mm-hmm. If the female really cares about, like, all right, well, this is my guy, and you just ran my guy off. Like, I lost my guy. You're going to have the conversation with your dad. Like, if you, I don't. Yeah, they're going to have the conversation, and then she's going to come back to you. And then it's going to be like, I don't care what my dad said. No, but you already told me no. Because your dad said no. So, yeah. You and your dad can take a walk.
I don't mean to make anyone cry or hope this doesn't make anyone cry.
Oh, here you go.
But the last one is, does the character of a father or her father sway your decision in proposing to his daughter? 100% for me, yes. As I stated before, Mr. Ryan was one of the dopest, sweetest mans that I've known.
Did you call him a man's?
He said, "Dopest, sweetest man's."
Yep. But here's the thing.
The mom and mains.
So,
the man's.
so here's the thing. The very first time I met him, he was nice. He's, how you doing? Because I took Monty to our prom or whatever.
Must be nice.
When did he pass away?
I was supposed to be there too.
2010, 2011?
No, it was like 2013, 2014, something like that. Probably was 2013, 2014. So the very first time I met him, he was cool. He was a cool guy. What's up?
Is her sister married?
Now.
Imani's sister?
Now.
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just got married.
Yeah, they just got married.
Like last week.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Who did he ask?
I don't know. I don't know. But I asked her mom. So her mom was like, jokingly, no, you can't take my baby from me. I was like, oh, it's like that? Really? It's like that, moms? She was like, no, Stefan, you've been in the family for God knows how long. I love you. I feel like you want to do what's best for my daughter, this and the third. You have my blessings. Because I definitely asked her mom since her, obviously her dad wasn't around. Mm-hmm. But back to Mr. Ron's character. Like I said, he was a nice guy. And it's just like, how you meet somebody, you just know like their aura is special. He was nice, but you knew not to cross him or fuck with him. Mm-hmm. He didn't really raise his voice, but he had one of those baritone voices that that when he gets to a certain level, you been fucked up.
Yep.
So
I view your dad.
So
Your dad always calm, but if he yelling, somebody cancel Christmas. That's just how I feel.
So it was a quick funny story. When after Monty's prom, we dropped Monty off first, right? And her dad answered the door. All I seen was a silhouette. Because obviously, I've never seen this man not sitting in the car. Because always either he's dropping Monty off or picking Monty up when we first started dating.
Okay.
I've never seen him like standing up or whatever the case may be until that day of the prom. He had to be like, what? Mr. Ron was like, what, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", something like that? I seen him like, okay, cool.
So that was the first silhouette challenge you saw?
No. That's not even... No, the very first time I seen him... So when I seen him, I was like, okay, strong looking dude, whatever the case may be. But that night was the first silhouette challenge I ever seen. Because she knocked on the door, she didn't have her keys. All I seen was a 6'3" husky motherfucker answer the door. I was like, oh shit. I texted him and I said, hey, I'm home. BT Dubs, who was that who answered the door?
No, Aaron don't know no damn Franklin.
BT Dubs is hilarious. BT
Dubs. She's like, oh, that was my dad. I said, yo, your dad got muscles like that?
He introduced himself?
So, yeah, but like I said, the very first time that I seen him, like, just in general.
Oh, you didn't walk her to the door, bro?
My fault, yeah.
You didn't walk her to the door?
We was at the door. What are you talking about? No. No, I didn't walk to the door.
Oh.
It was, she got out. Because it wasn't, first of all, I wasn't driving. You asking me like I'm driving. Her sister drove.
That's more of a reason.
Her sister, because it was at their house. Her sister.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
Because you said that y'all dropped Monty off first. That's why I asked.
No.
Oh, wow.
He was standing at the door.
So?
That man, listen, you didn't see what I see.
She was a nan. You're supposed to walk to, it's prom, bro. You're supposed to walk to the door.
No.
Wow.
Stupid.
I enjoyed my night.
I bet you did.
What
Not walking to the door.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What? Not who? What?
What the fuck was that?
That's funny.
Hey, made it home, BT Dubs. Who was that at the door? Oh, that was my dad. Yeah, this relationship ain't going. But no, so like I said, every time I went over her house, he just had this, like I said, this aura about him. He would go to hell and high water for his wife, and the girls, and hearing all the funny stories about him and sharing funny moments with him. He never calls his daughters by their names when he called them together. He always call them girls, let's go, like stuff like that. And me and Mr. Ryan used to always watch like History Channel and shit together, like Discovery Channel and shit. So I'll come over there.
That's my new thing.
Yo, old folks, bro. We watch the fucking History Channel and the Animal Channel, bro. And that shit be could watch that shit for hours.
Bro, I'll be watching them lions. Oh, these lions be out here drunk.
Wait, who said that shit?
Me.
Cat Williams.
Me.
Mauled him. Got him.
Yes.
Like, but yeah, yo. So like, when he passed away, it hit hard because I seen a man treat his family A1, and I feel like I didn't get enough time with him to learn more. But with him showing love and compassion to his family, it definitely rubbed off on Monty. Monty will love and care about anybody she possibly can and go to hell or high water for others. So
I got a question.
Sure.
And not to take away from Mr. Ron, but do you feel like aside from him like having like that good character and him like showing you who you are, making you feel welcomed and things like that, and you know like just all the nice stuff that you said about him, do you think that you would have paid closer attention to that if your dad was around?
Yes.
Okay.
Still would have because. And
again, not taken from his character, but just like because like you know you're taught a certain way by your biological dad, and then you see
it would have been a learned behavior.
Yeah, but my whole thing is just the difference between my father, if my father was around, versus seeing him. My mother was still going to be a single parent.
Gotcha.
And he was probably still going to be doing his thing.
Right.
But with Mr. Ron, it was he showed me the whole husbandly father aspect of everything. So
was that your first role model?
No.
Okay. Yeah, this guy dad.
But the guy that
again.
Oh, you mean outside of?
Yeah, like
but
I'm saying,
outside, yes.
Shout out to Steve.
Yeah. So like Steve, I really don't count Steve as outside because I've known him for God knows how long.
Right.
And to me, he's blood. Like regardless of.
Yeah, that's my uncle.
Yeah. Regardless.
That's my uncle.
Uncle Steve.
But
who appointed him? You got that, your mom?
So I did.
Got you.
Just like I appointed him my uncle.
Yep. I did.
2 times.
Oh.
I did. So it was like I was like, yo, this man cares about me. You know, he wants to see me succeed. He wants to see me flourish and become a man in this world and instill greatness in me. Mm-hmm. This my God pop right here.
Gotcha.
I was like 15, 16, 13, something like that. So yeah.
How you doing, young man? That's Steve.
Dude, that definitely
young
is
man.
Steve. That definitely is Steve. But yeah, so
I said, is my hand that big?
So it was like I said, I really wish I had more time with him. One thing I do wish he was around for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl because I would have rubbed that shit in. Right. But yeah, man. So wrong. Same question.
I don't remember what the question was. I ain't gonna lie to you. We were talking about
you.
Mr. Ryan. Like I was just, you know.
So does the character of a father sway your decision in proposing to his daughter?
Yes. So again, my wife, her biological dad and who she calls dad is completely different. Mm-hmm. Biological dad is Tyrone. He passed away this year. Passed away this year. Brian is her stepdad. I didn't know that Brian was her stepdad. Because like he's been there like forever. So my thing was I'm looking at the type of man that he is, the way that he provides for his family, you know, like yeah, he may stay to himself or whatever, but he loves his kids. So it's like if there's something going on, I felt like I had big shoes to fill. Facts. It didn't necessarily intimidate me, but it's like, yo, I can't. I have to come correct. I have to have some type of plan or some type of thought because like days to be a chef for the Marriott. I think he was a chef for the Marriott. I think he does security still, like working assembly. He did a lot of different things. But it's like, bro, it's one of them things like, yo, if you call him, he's on the way. Like look at the situation, like he's coming. Like that's who he is. Or like even down to like the when we got married, and this meant a lot to me. Tashir's grandma wanted to pay for the dress. Brian was like, no, I got it. Well, let me help you with it. No, I got it. Like
again, this is stepdad, right?
Yeah, stepdad. Mm-hmm. But I mean, she.
I'm sorry. Is her biological father still alive?
No, he just said that.
Where you been, bro?
That's why I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, he passed.
All right. Did you know him?
I never met him.
Gotcha.
I saw a picture of them. They were like trying, like she was like he reached out to her, and they would like talk to like Facebook stuff like that, text each other every now and again. And we were going to. I kept telling her, like, yo, we should like go down North Carolina so we can like meet your dad. Like I want to like meet your dad or whatever. And we never got a chance to because he passed.
They fall.
Yeah, but I also think like part of it, I set myself up for it because like I'm just, again, like I saw what he did. So it's like, if you're gonna be a man that comes in and raises another man child and you never complain about it, never murmur, complain or anything, and you like you got that role to the point where it's like, yo, I love my dad, and it's just like, wow. I found out we probably got for like 2 or 3 years. Like, yeah, that's not my dad. Like, oh, what? Who your dad? Like what? Like it was crazy. But yeah, I definitely think that having the father figure around that definitely like sets the tone because like you can't be an F boy.
What did you say it?
No.
Why not?
I just don't want to.
Fuck boy.
But it's like like she's not going to take. She's not going to take nothing less than. You see what I'm saying? Because like like my dad, I feel like every female whose dad is like around, like consistently, and he like plays the role of a father and does what a father's supposed to do. That's essentially like that's their first like role model.
So I just got a question. Are you finished? I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, I'm done.
So I have a question. I'll start myself really quickly. My question is, do you guys feel as though that you have like big shoes to fill with the way your wife's father treated them as and as a whole as a family? Yeah. But do you guys feel as though you have big shoes to fill?
I'll answer mine when you get around to me because my response was going to go into that.
Gotcha.
It's funny you asked.
But yeah, I definitely do feel like especially with what happened, definitely feel like I had big shoes to fill. Because she tells me every time, my dad used to do this, that, and the third for my mom. My dad did this, that, and the third for us. My dad, so it's like, damn, if your dad had time to work, take care of you, take care of your sister, and still show the love and caring and attention to your mother, this is what you watched. This is what you watched growing up.
Right.
This is what a great man was.
Right.
You expect your husband to at least be or try to be a great husband.
Right.
So I feel like that, to me personally, that was like a big shoes to fill. And to this day, I tell her to this day, I'm still not filling those shoes correctly. Shoes was size 13 when we first got married. I was a size 2. Now I'm about a size 7. Shoes are still a little floppy when I walk. But as I'm getting, as we're growing as a married couple and as I'm growing as a man, each and every day, my feet are getting bigger to fill those shoes.
I love the fact that you are honest enough to use that analogy and not be the person like, yeah, he wore 13, I'm at a 12. Like and not that you have to, but it's like it's good that you not like that guy like you're saying like, yeah, I'm bull. What I can say, I don't think that I filled his shoes. Part of the reason that I work the way that I work is because like that's what he does, bro. Like it's like, yo, like where your dad at? Yeah, we're like that's what he does. So it's like, that's part of what I'm doing. I'm like we got plans, we got goals. We went out one time. It was Father's Day. It was his birthday, and we like took him to a gun range. And this before I had my own like firearm. So we go to the gun range. We got 2 guns, ammo, all that other stuff. The price came up, and we taking him. We heard the price. It was like 2 something. He was like, "Woo! You want us to get it? And, we can get it." And I'm like, "No, like we taking you out. Where me? You want me to get it?" Yeah. But it's like, no, like, like we taking you out. So it's like small stuff like that. Like, and we had a food stamp connect and we was going shopping or whatever. And like, we would all go. So it's like, he might want to be one of the people where he might stay, he might be like a homebody, but it's like, yo, my wife's not lifting this. Like I'm doing it. So yeah, I mean, I definitely learned a lot from him. I don't think I filled the shoes 100%. can't give a size analogy because we both got big feet. So it's but no, I mean like it's big shoes to fill, man. Like it's big shoes to fill.
Right.
So the original question, no, not necessarily, because just their situation.
Can you tell our viewers what the original question was, just in case they forgot? No, because I mean we was in a rant for a minute. Like, I'm trying to be able.
Tell them the exact wording of the original question.
Oh, the original question?
Yeah.
So the original question is: does the character of your father sway your decision to proposing to his daughter?
Of a father.
I'm sorry.
And I say no. For me, and personally, no. But for most, possible, quite possible, because depending on their relationship and if they're more of a daddy's girl in a sense, then it definitely would sway a lot of things in your decision making on proposing, wanting the father's blessing and all.
Okay.
And then as far as filling the shoes, I'm on my own path, beating to my own drum, in a sense.
Do you feel like you need to explain why, or want to give an explanation, or no?
I mean, different strokes for different folks in a way.
Well, all right. So, I know you said you wanted to answer both, so go ahead, sir.
Well, I didn't say I wanted to.
Well, yeah, but they were intertwined. Podcast work.
Does the character of a father sway your decision in proposing to his daughter? I'm gonna say no as well. Mr. Hiram is 70, right?
Mm-hmm.
He could be my father's father.
Facts.
So, with that being said, I'm never gonna fill his shoes. That's 70 years worth of life as a black man. Everything that he instilled in Shar came first, then Amani, then Toast. Shar known that man for 20, 30, 31 years. No form of fashion. Can I fill any shoe? Can I do what he do? Can I think the way he think? Can I walk this earth like him? I can't. He's 70. Like I'd be a fool to even try. Just based off of just simple conversations, why he don't say nigga, why he don't like anything, like why he act the way he act, why he talk the way he talk. Like I can't. I can't. It's impossible, right? Might be even worse for Mani because she younger. Mani 26, 27. She ain't hit 33 yet. So like what the fuck Eric gonna do? Like he'll be a fool to do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, like when I first met her, and the other thing is, I'm not worrying about none of y'all daddies. Like, I was born Anthony Handy. I was raised by Chiquita Handy and Anthony Handy. They instilled a lot of great qualities within me. If I fuck that up, I fuck that up. They ain't taking the blame for that. But what they taught me, when I bring that to a woman that I like, that I grow to love, that I grow to want to propose to and grow to marry, and grow to spend the rest of my life with, and then grow to have kids with them, you gonna get everything plus more that my parents instilled in me. So what you like whatever your pop did to you or did for you, ain't got nothing to do with me. Now you could come to me and tell me what your pop did, all that stuff, but you ain't marrying him. That's not who you like. You can't even base your marriage, their marriage, off of your marriage. You're not even the same as your mom. So how am I supposed to be the same as your father? And he not even my blood. You was raised under that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like no, ain't no father swaying my decision. You know what I'm saying? As far as, what was the other question?
Like you already answered it about.
Yeah, I think I already did.
Yeah, filling the shoes. Like, do you feel like you gotta some
They
big
were
shoes
intertwined.
Yeah, like I did, my bad. No, yeah, like again, man, I them shoes, that road he walked on, it ain't even it's a whole new world. You know what I mean? He could, like, somebody of that stature can teach me these things, and because the road is different in 2021 than it was in 1950, like, I can use that along my journey, and when I put that within my relationships, that ain't nothing but I'm excelling. Gotcha. If I don't excel, that's my fault. And she like, once I say, will you marry me, and you say I do, you can't try to instill in me what your father has like brought to you his like your whole life.
So before we wrap up, just have a question for that. Do any of you feel as though we have qualities of their fathers in general which attracted them to us?
That could be that could have. I think I said that in one of them last episodes. Something I said something along the lines of that. I don't even know what I be saying. So
I think I asked a question similar to that on one of the episodes.
Probably did.
And I'm going to say yes, because I think that's part of what and it may be, I don't have like a percentage, but it may be like a small glimpse of what our wives may see in us. Even if it's down to the point where it's like, yo, Pops ain't it. Like
So what I was saying, because I do remember, because that's when I was saying her pop have to do these things. Right. And I can't just come off the rip. I'm a husband. I'm not a father. Correct. Of you, so I can't. Yeah.
No. That, and even like when because I remember you saying that, but it's like because I think you said like you're born. I'm not born with
fatherly instincts to a wife.
Correct. Yeah. But and it's not just more so like the fatherly instincts, but it's like it's a certain type of love and compassion that you may have that Mr. Hiram may have, and she may see that. Not that you're like, oh, I'm going to be just like him. No, not on that type of time, but it's like, yo, I believe that it's always something. Like if we was to go, like if we was to go home and ask our wives, okay, what characteristic does your dad have that I have? I guarantee they can pull. It might not be like a whole lot, and it may be sometimes it's like, damn, that's what's up. Hey, that we just never like really think about.
Babe,
you know,
can you answer that question real quick? Huh? But no, can you answer that question real quick?
She said she ain't got it today.
She got it.
Just you can't answer the question, please. I'll make it up for you.
Stop right there.
I don't got the razzle dazzle no more. All right.
You used to have it.
I was about to say,
you don't want the backflip?
Okay, time out. Let's go. I don't even know what that shit is.
It was just a joke.
It sound good. It sound good.
The Canadian Destroyer.
I was about to say, you would think I wouldn't come to the table with the mindset that I just had, because in Shara's case, Mr. Hiram is her stepdad. Like I said, he came in at 2. I met her biological father one time, and I mean, if it get there, I'll let her explain that. But I met him one time, and he ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So, in Shara's eyes, she grew up with like I think it's different when like a chick grow up without a dad because he passed, and as opposed to a chick that grow up with a dad and he ain't there. Now she 33 and your pop still ain't there, but that nigga still alive. So from Shara's eyes, it's like, because this man did what he did for me and my real dad didn't. Like the nigga that that she like married and all that, you would think like, yeah, you got way more than shoes to fill. You got shoes to fill, you got a house to fill, you got a life to fill. Like you would think like, and that's why I think, boy, I'm gonna wait to appreciate you a second. Never mind.
So and I may have a little bit. Like, I think I know where you was going with that. So I just have a simple question. Is it safe to say, right? And this is no shade to Toast, Monty, or anybody else. Is it safe to say that the one thing that Mr. Hiram did that you did that can bond the two is that did? Yes. Mm-hmm. Could it be that he put Shar first? Because it takes a lot to step in and be a step parent.
It does.
So could that be, and I'm not saying that that's the only thing, because I'm quite sure it's probably more, but could that be like, yo, he put her first, you put her first?
Yes, I think, you know I like to get deeper with shit. I wish Shar was here to answer that because she is a step parent.
Okay.
And she came into T.Y. life when he was 12, so it's for 6, 7.
Something like that.
So now he's about to be in her life, in his life for the rest of her life.
Right.
So the things that she didn't get, that's why they work. Remember when we was going through that whole situation? That's why it was deeper. Like I remember when, like, I didn't even realize it, and I hurt her to the point when I sent him back to his mom.
She was hurt by that.
Shit,
Yeah, she talked about it.
Like
she was crushed.
And
then he came back and was like, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm not ready for this."
Right.
Yeah.
But in that joint, I'm like, all right, yes, this happened, but he's just becoming older. Like he's 9, 10, 11, 12. Like he's growing into the boy.
Correct.
Of course, you don't know
he's
that.
Growing into the man.
The man. Yeah, the man. My fault. He's growing into a teenager.
Right.
A boy, teenager, then a man.
Right.
Right. But of course, she didn't see that because she got 2 sisters.
Correct.
I got 2 sisters too, but I'm just I'm a man. Right? So I'm trying to be serious.
My bad. Shake you.
But yeah, she didn't see that, so she wasn't really trying to hear that. But I was still wrong for not bringing these things to her attention. I wish she was here so she could answer that question. But
I mean, so I get it.
It ain't gonna be like a thorough ass answer. Her answer would be a thorough ass answer.
But I don't want it to be. I get what you did. I get what you're doing. I don't want it to be a thorough answer from her. I just want it to be I just want the answer. Like it's again because you like to get deep. You just went. You were like in the third heaven.
Yeah, but to answer, it's a basic answer. Yeah, it could be the same. I ain't really got no. Yeah, it could be the same. It could be, but I just just for the sake of conversation and the listeners to get a deeper version of us.
Right.
Yeah,
right. I mean, and me and Shar definitely had that conversation, and I tried to explain to her because I was a borderline step parent at one point in my life, so. To know that I'm getting used to.
Well, not step because you ain't.
I mean, did you not hear me say borderline? I said borderline.
Fucking step daddy.
I was drawn. But yeah, it was like when she was explaining it, and it was kind of different for me because it's like you're used to something, and then somebody takes something away from you. Mm-hmm. So when she was talking to me about it, I was trying to give her some type of advice, but I'm like, it's different because. I know you. So to know yo, I want T.Y. here when I proposed to Shar because we had that conversation.
Right.
And then it's damn, T.Y. not here, but I'm going to still go through with it. Mm-hmm. Because and then even after you did it, you walked up to me, gave me a hug, you was yo, I wish my son could have been here. So I'm like that joint hit me this what we doing right now, bro? And it's just because I know.
Sure.
I mean, and I knew that, but it's we laughing and joking, and then he get serious. I'm just come on, dog, go ahead, we ain't got time for that. Yeah. But then it's as his brother, it's I know, I know what you're going through because we talked about it for months. Mm-hmm. For months, I really want T.Y. to be here. Then I try to go and get T.Y. I'm expecting T.Y. to be there. Walk in the house, hey, where at? So I mean, I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, fellas.
I like this pod. This was a good pod.
Yeah, fellas.
We finally got serious ones. They got 2 serious ones. We out here. Serious and sentimental.
Give me that project. Give me that hood rat heat. But anyway, great pod again, fellas, yo. We're having some great conversations, man, and opening up and shit like that.
That's dope. One of the things that people say.
Let me touch your neck, beer.
One of the things that people say about our pod, and I actually like it. They said they can tell it's not it's authentic. It feel we just sitting here having conversations, and I'm that's kind of what we're going for. Mm-hmm. We got topics and stuff like that, but it's
it's not rehearsed.
Yeah.
I want to apologize, by the way.
To who?
You.
For the Vegeta Peak?
For the Vegeta Peak.
Hey, man, listen, I was trying to shade that joint today. I was this.
That was the funniest shit.
Yeah.
I apologize, man.
Hey, man, it happens, man. It's part of life.
I was about to say some profound shit.
So, let's go ahead with the wife appreciation. You said you want to start first, so go ahead and start first.
About to get deep.
Don't too long.
By now, Shar is like I'm probably horrible for this. I want to say like 6 months, 6 and some change. For her to be 6,
7, give or take. Because they're pregnant for 10 months. That's why I said. Technically, it's 10 months, 40 weeks.
Yeah, all right,
exactly.
Whatever she is right now, she ain't been like she ain't been a bridezilla.
Yeah,
she ain't. It would have happened,
bro. Trust me, it's coming.
Wait till the day of.
I don't think it's coming, bro.
I also think that she picked the right people. So, like, I'm gonna tell you what you didn't see, right? And you probably don't remember because you was drinking. We was talking about the suit, slim fit suit, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, no, I ain't doing it. So she was like, she looked, and I looked back. I looked at you like I ain't see her. So, like, we still going back and forth. And I stepped back, and she's like, brother, we'll talk later. I don't even want to talk to you. I'm talking to my brother right now. Like, how you get at this? So, it's going, like, and...
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, we have conversations, but she ain't, like... Everything that I'm accustomed to, like, after having a child myself and watching other people have children around me, being around them consistently, she ain't doing none of that. So I appreciate my wife for, like, just, like, not drawing.
But it's also a little different though. She can't be a bridezilla because she's pregnant, and too much stress is gonna put stress on the baby. She ain't trying to go into early labor. I'm just saying.
Certain chicks don't care, but certain chicks can't hold that in though.
Certain chicks did Char.
That's why I'm saying. That's
Char with an S, not Char with a C.
That's Char with a S, y'all. It's a lot of y'all that's hey. Tell Shara to come, and it'd be a whole C. I don't even let her know, because if I let her know, none of y'all would be invited nowhere. It's S.
He'll text back in all caps.
HARTICE, not C. Every time you want to know why we ain't come to something? Because she seen the text message that says CHAR.
He lying. They ain't why they ain't come.
Charmander.
They ain't come because he ain't tell Char. That's why they ain't come. He forgot. Char be down to go places. Well, before pregnant. BP Char.
BP.
I ain't got it. Say no.
Wasn't paying attention either.
Yes, I was. My guy. I'm always paying attention.
What just happened? What she say when she saw it?
It wasn't what she said when she saw it. It's about the C versus S for sure. Yeah.
What she say when she saw it?
She wasn't going.
Gotta check with this boy.
Now. Any more quizzes from teacher Rome?
Teacher.
Senpai.
That's how you trying to act? Chill, buddy.
Rick, we're gonna go outside after this.
Let's go.
Before you go outside,
How much better would you look if...
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Yo, want to bring my... What are you appreciative of your wife for, sir?
I'm appreciative of my wife for
letting
giving
him
me
go
the
to
time to be
knock a
here.
bit.
That's fact.
Because
You said that before.
no, I
Yes,
have
he
not.
did. For allowing me to pod.
I have
Because I was supposed to cook dinner and
it
I gotta
should
be out of here soon.
It should be for allowing you to still have that knuckle build.
That knock a bit.
Listen here, Grey Worm.
That ant tried to grab.
Listen, bro, I had gray hair for.
Listen here, Grey Worm.
I've
We
had
be like,
gray hair.
Rick, you gonna eat? He be like, no, Jazz cooked dinner. So you don't want nothing on your stomach? I'm a safe room.
He going what?
Safe room.
I'm a safe room.
I'm gonna just listen. So, yeah.
Oh God.
I'm appreciative of my wife for letting me edit while we were away for the wedding. Wanted to get these episodes out. She could have cussed me out, but she didn't. Rome.
Mine need a real MVP.
Facts.
Oh God.
Shout out to my wife for
I
rubbing
be hitting that
these
nigga up. I be like,
foots.
yo, like you wanna not do that so you can spend time with me?
I got one.
He be like, got it covered already.
Wait, I got one. Steph hit me up. Yo, you trying to play some 2K? Like, bet. I'm on the way home. I'll be there in a minute. It's like, all right. He said, let me get settled and walk Bella. I'm like, all right, cool. Say less. So I done played a game of 2K. I'm sitting there waiting for the invite or something. I text him sitting in the eyes. He said, yo, already started adding, bro. Bro, you asked me. I could have came home and took a nap, bro. I'm fighting to stay up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this boy.
My fault.
I'm editing. Then I'm on the phone with him and then Monty come in. Monty came in, said hi, and then disappeared. He said, I think she sleep. It's crazy. Stuff is terrible.
That's the smacking.
Nah. I'm gonna smack while you on the phone?
No, she did that in the background. And she's like,
you talking about? Yeah, Steph gotta go, y'all, because he about to know. I said, well, gotta go, guys.
Y'all just nasty.
So you're gonna give your appreciation or no?
Yeah, I was trying to get appreciation until this guy started talking. Well, you never know when. He ain't ask you that. These foots don't be right sometimes. And I was wearing shoes.
Feet.
Yeah, these foots. Yeah, not feet. Foots. These when they hurt, they
fucking
foots.
Romy Rebel.
When they fine, like on a normal day, they feet. When they hurt, they foots. And I was like, babe, I need you to rub this foot right here. And she rubbed them foots.
You want to rub your feet?
My feet look like yours, nigga.
You better turn your ass around.
Your feet like a balled up water bottle. Like, what are you talking
First of all,
about?
actually, right now, yeah, I need to clip my toe down. But yeah, my wife wouldn't. My feet could look like fucking Prince itself. She still wouldn't touch it. What are you talking about?
Prince in the blouse or Prince not in the blouse?
My feet could look like fucking Lance Gross. She wouldn't rub my feet.
She's not. Maybe she's not a foot person.
She's not. So I already know.
So stop
she don't
rubbing,
even like her own feet.
so stop rubbing her feet.
No, I can't do that.
Hey man, she gonna rub on these foots over here.
Happy wife, happy life.
Right. That's why she gonna rub on these foots.
That ain't the realest motherfucking. Yo, when I used to tell I'm about to get married, word, happy wife, happy life.
I told her. I actually.
I think I heard that 79 times before.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. He told his pops he wanted to get married. His pops said, "You sure?"
Man.
I asked, "And was he sure?" About 12 times, bro. Even the day of, I said, "Yo, bro, sure you want to do this?" He said, "Yo, man, stop asking me." I said, "Okay." Got into an argument. "Yo, man, I quit." "No, I asked you, was you sure?" "You told me you were sure." "No, you ain't quitting." "You're not quitting." "No, man, I can't do this. I'm leaving. I'm going." "Where you going, bro?"
Wow.
But I kept asking you, was you sure? And I brought it out to you. I said, and this is why I asked you, was you sure? But it wasn't, you ain't even telling me that. But I asked you, was you sure? And you told me you were sure.
Well,
where you going, bro?
3 days.
Nowhere.
Nigga left out a bag for 3 days.
Terrible. So let's go ahead and close this. What?
I called Aunt one day. I called Aunt one day in the midst of him leaving, right? Aunt in the bag taking out money and everything.
Where were you going, bro?
Wait.
Where were you going?
Wait.
I'm running away. I'm getting out of here.
I'm on the phone. He tells me, hold on. He getting the money out and all that, and that's how you know when it's real. You gotta go to the bank to get money out because you can't just use your debit card.
Oh, you was getting
Bro,
you was running
he
away.
went and got a whole storage.
Checking out the savings. I'm running away.
Wait. He went and got a storage and had 6 bags full of stuff, right?
Oh shit.
He was gonna take 3 to storage, left the other 3 in the living room. So Sure, like, where your brother at? I was like, I don't know. Well, he said he to come and get his stuff. I said, no. I said, sure, I told him not to get it. Why would you tell him that? Because he not going nowhere. Then he said he leaving. I said, I know. That's why I kept asking him, was he sure? Sure. I asked him, was he sure? I asked him 12 times, was he sure? And he got mad and yelled at me. And now he talking about he leaving. I said, he ain't going nowhere.
So my question is, before we end this,
Motherfucker, there you go.
you got white kid mad?
Bro.
White kid mad?
Wait, bro. He took the ring down and everything. Delete the whole account. Everybody asked him, was he sure, bro?
Where were you going?
He didn't know.
I was gonna stay in the car.
He was leaving.
I was gonna stay in the car, right?
So you went from being
And
married to
my-
homeless.
So
He was gonna stay in the car right outside the shore.
No, I was gonna stay in the car. I was gonna sleep the fuck out the car. I got a gym membership. I could take a shower at Planet Fitness. What you talking about?
So
It's funny now.
Where were
It
you
wasn't funny
going?
then.
It was like
it's funny
to
now.
work and back. Nigga, I was staying in the car,
So
and I was
he
going
was
to take
done.
a shower at
So-
Planet Fitness.
He quit.
I wasn't going back to my parents. Then my mom called me talking about something. What the fuck is your ass doing?
so you ran away.
He didn't run away. Cause
I car, bitch. I drove away.
He would go back and forth in the house when she wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't do. That was just the first day. No, the first, because I had to get all my shit.
She called me.
Got all my shit. Listen, I took the money out of storage. I took the money out the bank.
How much money did you take out the bank?
You should have took some of her money since she took that $1,400 from you.
That was before. That was before though, right? That had to be before.
No, it might have been after, big fella.
That was that.
Oh man. And all that.
Took money out. Fucking went to the I got the storage. I kept like 5 bags in the storage and I kept 2 bags in the car. The 2 bags in the car was all work stuff and work clothes, drawers, socks, deodorant, all that shit. Everything else was in the storage. I ain't gonna fuck. I wasn't doing shit. I was thugging it out.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
When you took the money out, why didn't you go to a hotel?
Couldn't afford it.
But you took all the money out.
I couldn't afford it.
So I'm assuming all the money you took out was what, $20?
No.
You had to pay for storage.
No, I didn't take all. I didn't take all the money. I took money out for storage because the bank account that I had, I didn't have a debit card for. It was my savings account. So I just took money out for the storage and everything else stayed in there. She couldn't access it anyway. So,
gotcha.
But I went to the storage and 2 bags stayed in the car. All the rest of the bags stayed in.
Sure, I said. I know that's your brother, but he better not sleep on your couch.
Oh.
I said, no, look.
You
what
can't
she
say
said
that.
was,
Tasha, like, if Anthony's staying here, don't put me in this.
what she said.
We told Ant to go home.
This is what she said. No,
okay.
She said, get the fuck out, and you better be at your mom's.
Okay.
That's where he better be.
That's where he better be.
And my mom, like, you gonna tell me to get out, and then tell me
Where I better be. You better be at your mama's. Because I'm going to come and check on you.
She checked on you. Wow.
She didn't. He just better have been there.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't have went. My mom, I don't know who the fuck told my mom, because I know Shar ain't tell my mom. Somebody told my mom, and at like fucking midnight, my mom called me. Where the fuck is you at?
It was Shar.
It was?
I think your mom called to ask something. I think I could be wrong, but I think your mom called to ask Shar something, and that's how she found out. At least some of the story. I don't think Shar told her everything that was going on, but
She was like, where you at? I'm at work. 2:00 in the morning. You still at work? Yeah. Where the fuck is you at? It's like, come to the fucking house. What the fuck, you gonna sleep in the car? I was like, yeah. How was you gonna take a shower? Got gym membership.
Terrible.
moral to the story is when you ask when your man's asks you, are you sure? Don't get cocky and arrogant. Cause then when stuff hit the fan, you gonna quit.
Oh shit.
Well,
he could. My wife wasn't. I don't think she wanted him to stay.
Oh my goodness.
That's a wrap. You're gonna go ahead and do what we always do and shout out the socials.
Oh, shit.
So you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at petty_RUXPI. So you think that makes an I?
No, you ain't
P1N.
Oh God. Chef Rome.
Emphasis on the P.
Chef Rome. Chef Rome _EST89 on Instagram, The Roman Way. Also on Instagram. Nakabit.
Okay, you got jokes.
Oh my god.
It's R.Lee128. And also,
Yo, change that, John, bro.
never.
Your birthday's 11/29.
Bro.
It has nothing to do with it. And that's the
It
point.
ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's the whole point.
Oh God.
It ain't supposed to have anything to do with anything. And then next tech is next.tech.llc.
Follow him at #neckbeard.
Knucklebeard.
Beard knuckle.
All right, Vegeta Pete.
#F them kids.
Chill before
Come
before
on,
Ant
Dr.
calling me. Talking about.
Vegeta Pika Senpai.
I'm done. Come on, man.
Come on, little hands. Oh shoot. Little hands in the
Little
balls.
hands up in this bitch. This podcast is fire.
Juicy J now.
He is.
Where's the out?
Listen, he is not little hand, okay? He is spitter. Spitter on me. Hop 2.
Hop 2.
Chair rider.
Oh my god. Yeah, that chair gotta go to trash.
The fuck, yo.
He groped your chair. Or did your chair grope you?
My chair said no. It didn't want it. It didn't consent.
Come on, man.
ANT_N.I.C.E. Follow me on Facebook.
It's definitely Instagram, but all
All
right.
that shit, man.
No, you tired.
Follow us on.
First of all, I'm drunk.
Follow the pod at BMMW Podcast on Instagram and Twitter
And Facebook.
Yes, sir.
You
and
can listen
on
to
all major platforms.
Oh.
Except for Pandora. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh my.
Hey, yo. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Come on, yo.
All right, and until next time, we out.
Deuces.
We are never going to get Pandora.